Okay, let's see what's showing up for you, Scorpios. Let me see. Okay, let's see what's showing up for Scorpios. Show me the energy for Scorpios. Make sure you like the live. Okay, Scorpios. The Hermit is showing up for you first. So, Scorpios, do you still feel like you're in Hermit mode? Is that what's going on here? You still feel like you're in Hermit mode? Like you haven't quite yet, like, put yourself completely out there? You still very much reserved? Is that it? Or this could be you, you're searching for something spiritually. Something that you feel like is going to bring satisfaction or is going to bring elevation. Like you could be trying to elevate yourself spiritually. I'm getting that there is some sort of like ending that you're experiencing. Some of you could be experiencing an end to something. It could be like some kind of energy. Like you're coming into a new kind of energy and you've just ended something. And many of you are very much aware of this. It's an energy, whatever you're ending, it's an energy that may not have been serving you, having to do with the new cycle that you're coming into. Okay? Some of you may have thought that you released everything. Some of you, I'm pretty sure like you're aware that there's still some work that you're doing having to do with like the previous cycle. Okay, like you're not, like you know that you're not completely done dealing with everything there is to deal with. Okay, 9 represents ending as well. So you're ending some things energetically. Spiritually, you're on this path, a very specific path. You're looking for something. Okay? So, yeah, there's something that you're doing away with as well. Okay? You're doing away with some kind of energy. This energy was draining, and it was also keeping you from receiving like your gifts. Like some of you are deciding to flush it down the it's an energy of you flushing this thing down, like you're not dealing with it. It could be an energy of like, some of you, it's the energy of feeling like you have to be alone. Like some of you are, it's like you're flushing that out. You're like, no. Like some of you may have thought that, you know, you may have thought, some of you were thinking this. All right. Someone was like, you know what? At this point, it's better that I do this thing called life by myself. Some of you were thinking this. Okay. Like that notion of thinking that you would be alone for the rest of your life. Many of you, though, you were not subscribing to that belief. You knew that you were kind of like just in transition, like you were transitioning from one phase to the next. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra at this time. And their energy, or I should say for some, this is an air sign that you're dealing with. Specifically, I'm seeing Libra for some of you. This will resonate, that you're dealing with, possibly having to do with this person's energy. Okay. Something about learning. Someone's learning from someone. Someone's learning about someone. There's some kind of energy regarding a past energy that's tied to your isolation, as well as whoever it is that you're dealing with. For some, this is a water sign that you're dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, someone of your past that you're connected to. Four of Pentacles. There's something about this person's energy showing up in relation to yours. Either you're withholding your energy, or there's some kind of like energy exchange thing having to do with whoever's showing up. 10 of Cups showing up for you as well. Check this out. 10-10. Okay. So this is kind of giving like transitioning, looking back as you also look to move forward in your new beginning. Nine of Swords is also showing up. I'm not sure who that energy is. Okay, so perhaps this person's energy is going to be picked up. So let's see about the Hermit. You said they're weasels, Frankie. So tell me about the Hermit. Okay. Yeah, it's a king of swords showing up. This may be you. So this is, you may be this king or queen of swords. Feeling kind of like being in this energy of like head over heart. I feel like part of the reason why some of you could be in this Hermit energy may have to do with you embodying or kind of like being in this head over heart energy. It's you feeling like you're a lot more discerning, feeling like you had to go in isolation in order for you to think clearly, in order for you to be able to make the right kind of decisions. Like for some of you, like dealing with the folks that you isolated yourself with felt like a lot. And this is part of what I'm getting from this Five of Cups energy. It's like you're draining all of this energy. And with that, you're also releasing, for some of you, you're releasing old ways of thinking. Okay, so the Hermit and King of Swords. Let's see. You said they need to be. Ooh. Okay, some of you may have had someone showing up in the devil energy. It could be the same person that's showing up here. But this person's energy is showing up in the reverse. So you could be kind of like either removing yourself from this person, or you remove yourself from this person and you felt like you needed to isolate yourself from this person, or isolate your energy from this person. Whoever this person is, there's an energy of like you kind of like feeling like you were stuck. So you had to, it's almost like you feel like you had to go in isolation for you to remove yourself from this person's energy, which could also be showing up here. This could be also like a way of being that you had to go into isolation to remove from yourself, like something that was holding you back, something that kind of felt like you became dependent on this. So this could be a person, place, or thing, a way of thinking. I'm seeing for many of you, it's a way of thinking that you feel like going into isolation helped you or is helping you to overcome. And it's helping in a sense, because I'm seeing that there's some sort of a release. It's almost like a spiritual renewal. Oh, you said you didn't have to lift a finger. Oh, okay. Your spirit guides blocked them, Frankie. So 5 of Cups. Let's see what this 5 of Cups energy is about. Look at that. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. A lot of changes for you. I'm getting this energy that the release of this thing or person, it could be the same energy here that you went into hermit mode to release. It could have... Okay, let me see if I can find some more information before I say anything about this. 5 could be significant. Okay, so 5 is about change. Hi, Noli. Okay, so Page of Wands. Okay, you trying to be in the camera? Okay, you need something, huh? All right. You see how she always shows up? Okay. So 5 signifying change. So there's a change happening for you. All right, with you. So some of you, it's like you're still kind of isolating yourself from these energies, or you're not connecting with them. You've disconnected with them. You may receive news regarding these individuals. Okay, this is, for some of you, this is an earth sign. Some, this is a water sign. Okay, so tell me about the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Yeah, I know. She always shows up. Only certain times. If you hear her, like, usually she's quiet until, like, she wants to say something. All right, so 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Let's see what's showing up. So I'm seeing this 7 of Swords in the reverse. So I'm getting like this is some sort of like, someone could be coming into like this level of consciousness. This person tied to you. They could be coming into a new way of thinking. This may be someone that you release your energy from, or you release yourself from their energy. This person may not have been thinking clearly. I'm also seeing for some of you that this Hermit card is actually a reflection of this person. So while you've been kind of like isolated, or you've been in spiritual like reflection, you've been doing a lot of reflection, it's for some, it could be multiple people. They've also been in reflection as well. some of these folks that you isolated yourself from, your guides want you to know that they also isolated themselves. Like they're doing a lot of work. Yet at the same, see, it's this Page of Swords energy. It's like everyone's learning, right? So someone that is showing up in your energy may be turning over a new leaf kind of thing, if that makes any sense. So it's like while you've been in hermit mode, it's like, this may not make sense. It's like you isolate, let me fix this. Okay. It's like you isolated yourself from someone and they essentially also went into isolation because of your disconnection with them. And it's like something's starting to kick in for someone. And it may be you going into isolation. It may be you isolating yourself from them. Okay? So someone's conscious is kicking in. It's like you're both learning at the same time. Someone was dealing with some major ego issues here. And this, I feel like, is the same person. For some of you, this is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who is in their ego, could still be in their ego. What? Get down. Hey. Okay, I have to go get her. She's getting unruly. Hey, get down. Okay. That's not nice. All right, she's gonna have to stay. Oh, it was Vivian. Vivian, welcome, channel member. I know you're laughing at the cat. Yeah. What is the deal? What is the deal? Are you ready to be seen? Do you want me to show you? You want to come? You want them to see you? Come on. Come on. Come on. See? She's making all that noise. Like you think she wants to be, you think she wants to show herself to the camera, but every time I try to grab her to like show herself, she doesn't want to come. Come on. Come on. You don't want them to see you? Come on. Come on. You don't want them to see you? Here she is. Say hi. You don't want to talk anymore? Okay. She doesn't want to talk anymore. Say hi. This is Halo, everyone. Say hi. Say hi. You don't want to say hi? You've been talking this whole time. Okay, see, now she's quiet. You want to be quiet now? Okay. All right, that was her. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is big, Roanne. She's licking my feet. She is big. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that. Okay. She's watching her girlish figure. What? Okay. All right. I will hurry up. All right. So, Six of Cups is showing up for you. So, as we're saying, you are learning something. So is the person that you disconnected your energy from. I feel like, okay, I'm coming. I feel like this energy here is an energy of like both of you possibly receiving guidance at this time. I'm getting this energy that whoever you isolated yourself from, right? This person also went into isolation. They've been doing some work. They've been working on their healing. They're learning some things. They're coming into their truth. You may, for some of you, this is the case. You may find that the person that you isolated yourself from has become a whole new person. Yeah. Someone's taken the time to like learn about themselves. And I also feel like the disconnect, it's gonna sound weird, right? It's gonna sound weird. It was almost like the disconnect and isolation was necessary to bring someone to a new level of consciousness. Because you both have been doing some spiritual work. Some of you may or may not know this. This may resonate with some and not others. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Okay. The change has already begun, huh? You said, can people really change, Frankie? I think that it's a mutual decision. Let me finish seeing what's in the energy here. Then I can talk. Oh, see? You know this Page of Cups? There's something about this Page of Cups, especially when it comes to y'all reading. This Page of Cups showed up, and I'm like, I looked at it, and I'm like, let me see what else is showing up in your energy. And then it shows back up again. So this is an energy I feel like your guides, and I feel like this is also answering your question, Frankie, to trust your intuition regarding whether or not someone can change. In some cases they do, all right? In some cases they don't. This may not this may not be new to you. You may already know this. Yet it's really just a matter of you trusting your intuition. And I feel like sometimes it's like sometimes both parties need, or they get to work on something, and whether or not they work on that thing, okay, this may be the Hermit card showing up. Someone going into isolation, knowing that they need to, or they get to work on something, spending time in silence, holding on to your energy. All of this can essentially help someone to be enlightened about a situation that they may not have been enlightened before. And what I'm seeing here, though, it's two people making an effort. It may not be making an effort together, yet it's two people making an effort, okay, to work on themselves spiritually and learning what they get to learn spiritually. For some of you, this is a mother figure, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is a mother figure, or you're this mother figure, or your guides are telling you you get to be this nurturing aspect of yourself, tuning into this nurturing aspect of yourself. Now, I'm not sure if this is essentially about finding your way back to this person. Your guides are telling you that, hey, you might need to know, or you get to know that there's someone that you isolated yourself from, that you disconnected yourself from, that is now learning something that's connecting them back to themselves spiritually. It's almost like someone's like now getting ready to take this leap of faith where they could have been indecisive about you. Okay. See, I'm getting family here. For some of you, this is family. This is family energy. It's family. Like some of you disconnected yourself from quite a few people. And you may not have known that being in isolation helped you as well as them. Now, this will not resonate for everyone, okay? This will not resonate with everyone. And for some, it's not a family member. It's possibly someone that needed to stay away from your energy. Tell me about this Ten of Cups. Yes, it's like someone's been doing some kind of like shifting their thoughts, shifting their way of doing things. There's you may see less conflict between you and someone, or the energy is not going to be as intense. Okay, it's not going to be as intense. For some of you, there could have been people that your energy was very intense with, that's doing some work. It's like all of a sudden someone's become this student of life. Okay, this could be you and someone else, right? They become a student and they didn't know that they could be. This person could have thought that they knew everything there was to know about relationships until the situation with you made them have to sit down and reflect on what they're doing and their way of thinking. Now, keep in mind, for some of you, this is in the reverse. Some of you are actually experiencing this on this end, where you thought you knew everything there was to know about relationships until your relationship with someone who's very near and dear to you is now teaching you to shift your energy. And it's like you're having this epiphany moment, right? Where you're like, oh, wait. Some of you, the judgment is happening. The judgment is happening on both sides. It's you and this person. The judgment is happening on both sides, where you're like, I thought I knew everything there was to know about this person or this relationship situation, and I don't. Okay, and I don't. Check that out. The Ten of Cups showing up again. I don't think that's just, that's not by mistake. Some of you are really like working on some of those relationships. And what you're going to find is that for some, this may not resonate for all, the relationships that you thought would never be healed are going to be healed. Okay? And for some of you, yes, it is going to be releasing. Yet for some of you, you've been putting in that effort. Seven of Pentacles is about, okay, this person is doing what they get to do to make things work. This person is doing what they get to do to make things work. And then here we are, the investment is paying off. See that? So there's success. Yet what it took for some of you is being willing to take that leap of faith, change your thinking, all right, and acknowledge that you're not always right. And for some of you, this is the person on the other side that's thinking this. They're like, I thought I knew everything there was to know about this aspect of the relationship. And now I'm seeing that the divine is bringing a whole new thing. Like, it's, for some of you, this is, you're going to reconciliate some kind of relationship for some of you. And it's going to be like it was brand new. Okay? Some may not want to hear this. Okay? Because it's like, right. Okay? Some of you are going to be reconciliating with some of these folks that you never thought that you would. And this is really teaching you about how much you really care for this person, because you're willing to put in the work. Okay? You're willing to put in the work, because what you thought was over, some of you was like, you looking back at life and all the memories you had with this person, and you're reflecting, and you're like, it's like all of a sudden you were going back down memory lane and thinking that it was over. Okay? And now what you're going to find is that it was not over. See, what do you want? Okay, I'm coming. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. All right? So what you're going to find is that it was not over. Put in the effort, okay? Accepting the challenge. All right? For some of you, this is not going to resonate. Some of you are like, For some of you, what this means is that the door is closed. All right. You are no longer pursuing this. Wait, I'm getting this. Like you're no longer pursuing, you're no longer pursuing this 10 of cups. For you, it's going to be 1 cup less. That means that the person that, you know, you release, it's just going to be a 9 of cups. Like that person has been removed from your energy and that's it. They're not coming back. For you, for some of you, you see how the divine is doing that? For some of you, it's a 9 of cups situation. It's a, I'm going to make sure I get to do what makes me happy because I know for a fact that the thing with this person, it's a wrap, it's an illusion, it's a dream. Some of you are pursuing your financial abundance, your stability. It's like excuse me, you're about your business. Some of you are about your business. Some of you could be thinking about traveling. Some of you could be thinking about traveling. Okay, let me see. So again, it does not always resonate the same way for everyone. Okay, so those who it resonates with, that you see the reconciliation, that's exactly what it is. And for some of you, that's not the case. He said, I'm going to fill that. You're going to fill that 10th cup yourself. All right. I feel you. Okay, so actually, let me do this. Done deal with my past. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes that's what it is. Like the past is past. Right? And you know, I'm also getting this, like a lot of times you don't know what you're capable of until you try. And this is not to, you know, to say that what you feel, like your feelings are not valid, but a lot of times our stubbornness sometimes keeps us in the way of doing certain things. Okay, so let me just pull a card quick. Oh yeah, that's true, Scorpio Srafon. We don't have trouble leaving people behind. It takes a lot more work to, you know, to pursue the relationship, right? Okay, so whoever it is has a mom. This may be for you. That mom energy that was showing up previously, this may be you. Okay, your feminine side is powerful. So your guides could be asking you to tap into your feminine side, or this could be you. Okay, this could be you. You are a mother dealing with children. This could be you. Okay. So your guides are saying that your feminine side is powerful. Someone needed to know that your feminine side is powerful. So yeah, maybe this has to do with the message in a sense that tapping into this energy for some of you will be the thing that helps you to forgive someone and move forward. And at the same time, now, don't get it twisted. That feminine energy could be like, okay, like a no nonsense, like that Queen of Swords. Okay, the King or Queen of Swords. Okay, so you could be a dad or a mom. This is for a mom or a dad, that your guides are asking you to tune in and tap into this feminine energy. Okay, so this is what it's saying. You are a wise and powerful queen or king. Your actions should reflect this. Follow your intuition, nurture your people, and it says nurture your people and yourself, and let your natural tenderness be displayed proudly. These are the qualities that reflect the nature of the divine feminine. Each of us, regardless of gender, holds the divine feminine within some aspect of our being. This card is telling you to find the divine feminine within yourself. Okay, so find the divine feminine within yourself. This is the power to respond to any situation with compassion, humility, and vulnerability. Those with the qualities are able to forgive others. See, that's confirmation. Those with those qualities are able to forgive. Now, I know, Scorpios, you're like, we're not about that. We're not about that life. Wait, that's not true. Because Scorpios do forgive. They don't forget. Okay. So, let me just finish this. So it's asking you to find your divine feminine within, respond to any situation with compassion, humility, vulnerability. Those with these qualities are able to forgive others, approach any situation in kindness. They wisely flow through situations with patience, see all sides of the equation, tap into their intuition to guide them, being self-assured of their inner wisdom. At the same time, they can find an internal strength to protect their children, their community, when something threatens it. Different to the protective nature of the divine masculine, their strength is no less fierce, but with a softness and nurturing radiance which can negotiate and find mutual compromise in compassionate ways. Let me reread that. Different to the protective nature of the divine masculine, their strength is no less fierce, but with a softness and nurturing radiance which can negotiate and find mutual compromise in compassionate ways. Okay, excuse me. So in essence, it's saying that, whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, masculine or feminine, you have the capacity to tap into this divine feminine energy. Okay, this energy of being nurturing, compassionate. It's like both energies have the ability to move with a certain level of fierceness, yet there's something different about this energy, right? That differentiates, a divine masculine from a divine feminine. It's that nurturing aspect, the compassionate aspect. Oh, look at that. And I just turned to this, okay? So whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine, you're being asked to tune into this energy, okay? And perhaps someone needed to hear this, having to do with your connection, something that you get to do to reconciliate some kind of relationship. Keep in mind, reconciliation doesn't necessarily mean that things go back exactly the way they were, because things are going to change, right? If you've had a certain energy towards someone, things are going to change. What a lot of people fear is how much that change is going to now impact the connection. So this is why a lot of folks just choose not to deal with it at all. So think about it. Are you moving out of fear? Or are you moving in power? Are you moving knowing that you're capable of dealing with any and all circumstances that come your way? So again, take it as it resonates, because it's going to be different for different folks. Not forgetting makes us stronger. Oh yeah, forget that stuff when people say, oh, I forgot all about it. No, you haven't. No, you have not. Anyone who's honest with themselves, they're going to acknowledge that, listen, I didn't forget what you did. All right. I still remember what you did. Yet I have this energy that allows me to tune into and tap into a deeper aspect of me and say, am I able to move forward with this person? Now, some things, there is like, you really can't put a band-aid on it. All right, some things are not, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are there certain things that are not forgivable? Are there certain things that will say, you know what? Yeah, there is, right? Right? Noli. Yep. There are some things I think we can all agree that are not forgivable, right? So, okay, y'all. Did anyone have a one question answer that they wanted to address? If not, please make sure you like the live, okay? So that way other people are able to reach it before we get off the live. So if you didn't hit that like button, hit that like button. Thank you all for tuning in today. It was definitely a treat being with y'all. Okay, so if there are no questions, and if you have questions and you don't necessarily want to address those questions on the live, you feel free to email me messages from thewaters@gmail.com. All right, peace, love, and divine light. Thank you for joining the live, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.